Hello guys, welcome again to another video. From the topic, you already know what we are going to be doing in this video. You already have an insight of what we will be doing and what we're up to in this video. So let's just go straight to the video, straight to the point, no corners. Okay, so I have questions already written in my jotter. Jania, can you lock the door? Can you shut the door behind you? So guys, the main reason why I'm reading these questions from my jotter is because I'm using my phone to film this video. So that's the main reason. I asked my Instagram followers to ask me some questions, which they did. So I'm going to be talking about it today, okay? It's a question and answer. So let's just go straight to the video. Hey. Straight to the video. So I'm going to be reading out the questions for you guys, and I'm going to be giving my view on what I think about it. I'm going to be talking about it. So you guys also, you can also contribute in the comment section. Tell me what you think, if I'm right, if my own thinking is right or wrong, just anything, just say it in the comment section. Let's have an interactive house, so that will be good. So the first question that I have here is, it says here, I have a friend that I told I was trying to make a baby with my husband and finding it difficult, and after we talked, she posted, that is after she had that conversation with her friend. After we talked, she posted her baby's pictures on social media and bragging of how God loves her, so much for giving her a baby, and she hasn't posted for months. Okay, I think what this person's, sorry, the noise from outside, you know now. So I think what this person is trying to say is, she's been trying to conceive and it's been difficult for her, and she has a friend that already has a baby. So she confided in the friend about finding it difficult, and the friend hasn't posted on social media for a long time. So after they had that discussion, she went ahead to post that she's happy of how God blessed her with her daughter. Like, according to this question here, the person said like bragging or something. Well, personally, I really do not think there's anything attached. It just depends on the kind of relationship you have with your friend. Like, if he's a good friend and somebody that you trust, like, there are some people that you just trust them. Like, if they tell you that this person did wrong or this person talked evil about you, you'll find it hard to believe, that kind of thing. So it just depends on the kind of friend you think you have. The kind of friendship you have with the person determines how you should think, that kind of thing. So in this question that you're asking me, I really wouldn't think there's anything to it, really. I wouldn't really think anything to it, especially when there's good friendship and there's trust. I really wouldn't think there's anything harmful to it. And I wouldn't even think she was bragging. Maybe she was just in the mood at that moment to post a child's picture. You can never say. I don't know. It just depends on the kind of relationship you have with that person. Another one would be, what do you do when you have a cheating spouse and she can even trust, okay, and I can't even trust him around my mates or neighbors? Okay. The person said here that, what do you do when you have a cheating spouse and I can't even trust him with my mates or my neighbors? Okay, trust is so important in any relationship at all, not only in marriage, not only in a romantic relationship. Trust is very, very important in any relationship at all. So when you come ahead and you talk about cheating, I don't know, I just feel like cheating is a big red flag that I feel if I wasn't married and I was dating somebody that cheats, I think I will see little of that sign in the person. I think I will see the signs in the person. Yes, so I feel you saw the signs and you didn't take it seriously, or maybe you thought the person would change, or I don't know what really you were thinking. But now you are saying you are married to this person and the person is cheating. So what can you do? And you don't even trust this person around your mates or neighbors. It's very difficult, I wouldn't lie, but why not commit it in the hands of God and pray about it? And also, why you do that, maybe you should talk to your spouse of how he or she's cheating habit is disturbing you, how it's affecting you over time. But it's hard though, I won't even lie. Cheating is a no-no in any relationship. I don't know what exactly to tell you, but I just feel maybe you should have a discussion with your spouse of how it affects you, and maybe the person can go to therapy for it. It might be due to something, you can never say, maybe something the person hasn't healed from, maybe a past relationship or something, or maybe maybe the person stayed around somebody with a bad relationship, or is used to the cheating habits due to environmental issues. So maybe the person can go to therapy. It's not a bad idea. Commit it in the hands of God. Talk to your spouse, and if the person is open to therapy, why not? You guys can go ahead and find solutions to it. And I pray that God helps everyone. How do you handle postpartum depression? I have a 2-month-old baby girl, and having her has been a blessing to me, but I can't get over the depression I'm having. Like I'm meant to be happy. Okay. Postpartum depression. That is one thing I can tell you for sure that I had with my firstborn. I had it. That's the truth. I had postpartum depression. It was so bad, but I never got to the point of harming my child. I hear so many women talking about that they got to a point that they feel like harming their child or doing something nasty and all that. What I usually used to have is that I was always touchy with everybody, touchy with my husband, angry all the time, not happy, but I knew that was something, but I didn't know the name to it. It was when I discussed with my husband, as I don't know if you guys know, my husband is a doctor, so I discussed that with my husband, and that's when he told me about postpartum depression. I never heard of that before I had my baby. I never knew there was anything like that. So when I knew about it, I read about it, and I understood why women actually go through all that. So I went through that for my firstborn, my daughter, firsthand. I did. So my only advice right now is that do what you love to do on a normal day, like things that makes you happy, things that makes you smile. Try and do it, and try and get a help. It is so important. I think that was one of the reasons that I had postpartum depression, because when I left my parents' house after the first few months and I headed home, I was alone. There was no help. So that also kind of led to the postpartum depression, feeling like you're supposed to be happier than the way you are happy. Like you feel like this is a blessing, this is a major blessing that people are looking for. Why am I not as happy as I thought I would be? And why am I not, as in, you just feel like you should be more joyful. I understand all that. So just try to do what you love to do. And most times it's lack of sleep that causes that thing. To me, that's the major thing that caused that for me. I wasn't getting enough rest. I wasn't getting enough sleep. So that caused that postpartum depression for me. So just try and do what you love. Talk to your spouse about it. As I told you earlier, I told my husband about it, and that's when I got to understand the reason why some women go through it, and that I'm not alone in that table. You know, sometimes when you know you're not alone in something, it makes you feel better. So it just made me understand that. So just try and talk to your spouse about it. Talk to people around you, other mothers. Talk to them about it. Discuss about it. Don't be too shy. Don't be even shy at all to talk about it. Trust me, most women go through that thing. Most women go through that, especially for the first child, because it's like a change in role, something you have never seen before, like something you have never experienced before. So it's very, very understandable if you are going through all that. So just try and talk to women around you, church, anywhere, somebody you trust, that's somebody you trust and you can confide in. Why not open up to the person, and everything will be okay. You'll start loving your child. Everything is just because you're stressed out. Trust me, you love your child, but you are stressed out. I have one here that says, this one is very naughty. If you are too Christian or Muslim, please leave right now. No, don't leave. I'm joking. It says here, I have a fetish for having sex in a balcony, and my partner is not caught up for that life. I've told him about it once, and immediately he dismissed the discussion and told me he can never do it because it's against his moral standard. What can I do? And I never want to cheat on my husband. Wow. This one. Okay. I think what you should do is, since you already pointed it out that you and your partners had that discussion, that's a step forward. So since you have done that, wow. I would say maybe your partner should be more flexible. Maybe in the sense that, okay, if you have this kind of fetish, at least it's not so bad. Like, unlike some people that you will hear that they want like two men to themselves, like two men at the same time, that kind of thing. It's not as bad as that. So if your partner can understand that, maybe you can go to an hotel where the environment is not like too open. Like, balcony is somewhere that anybody can pass and see you guys involved in that act. So maybe you can go to like a private hotel that the balcony is not like somewhere people are passing, you know, that kind of thing. It's not like somewhere people are passing, because obviously you can't do it where you live. You have so many people that know you, so you can't do that where you live. But that's just it really. So somebody else asked, does sex in early pregnancy have any side effect on the baby? I always feel uncomfortable with sex while pregnant. Okay, according to doctors, what me I've heard, I'm not a doctor, sex in pregnancy is not bad. My daughter is trying to enter the room. These children, they're not going to allow me. Sex in pregnancy is not bad, it's good, and it's healthy. So far you're not having any pains, like discomfort or something. I don't see any reason why you should bother about that. It doesn't affect the baby. The baby is secured in the sac. So really, sex in pregnancy is not a bad thing. And choosing like a comfortable position as a pregnant woman, you shouldn't go overboard and do something crazy or something. You are pregnant, so you still have to have that at the back of your mind that you are pregnant. So to me, sex in pregnancy is really not a big deal. Just choose a comfortable position. So guys, Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming on to this channel. Thank you for watching up to this moment. Thank you for sending in your questions. And if you have more questions, please drop it in the comment section. And if it's something you wouldn't want me to, know about, like people to know about, that kind of thing, you can always DM me on my Instagram page. I'm going to drop the link down below in my description box, or I'll just drop my Instagram handle. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking by. Thank you for liking, because I know after you finish watching, you're going to like, you're going to subscribe, you're going to comment, all that good stuff. So thank you guys for everything, and I love you guys. Till my next video. Thank you. Bye.